Okay, this rumored Saudi show, which is tentatively penciled in for December 23rd, is rumored to be featuring Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker. Now, Joseph Parker has a lot of things going for him if this fight gets made. He's younger than Deontay Wilder. He's technically better. He's a better combination puncher. He's got faster hands. His feet, I'm not so sure these days because he's not quite as fleet of foot as he was back in the day, like let's say when he fought Andy Ruiz, when he fought Dylan White, when he fought even Anthony Joshua. But he still can move around the ring if he comes in light enough, and I think he would need to come in light against Deontay Wilder. If he came in heavy, that would be a massive mistake. The last thing you want to be against Deontay Wilder is a potted plant, a sitting duck for that right hand. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to move around to offset his right hand because he has to set himself. He's very quick at setting himself, and that's why you got to be quick with your feet to move out of the way, take that little half step back, step to the side when he cocks that right hand. So Joseph Parker does have things going for him in this fight. He's got a good jab. The problem here, and this is the problem there's always been with Joseph Parker, is that I'm not sure his will is strong enough to beat Deontay Wilder. Now, there have been fighters in the past, I've been talking a lot lately in certain videos about Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas was notorious for having not the strongest will in the world, okay? And his dad was frustrated by that fact. That's why his dad stopped training him, because he felt like his son was too nice a person, too soft-hearted for professional boxing, that he was more like his mother. And Buster Douglas was very close to his mother. When his mother died in the run-up to the Mike Tyson fight, it unleashed Buster Douglas's warrior spirit. And he went in there and stuck it on Mike Tyson. That was the most shocking thing, because Buster Douglas always had some level of ability, but he just didn't have the spirit. And going up against a guy like Mike Tyson, who was absolutely ferocious, nobody thought that he'd be able to match him. Never mind the skills, never mind the power, but for spirit. But he did. Okay, so there are occasions where fighters that have been a bit timid in the past, for some reason, somehow, they managed to conjure up fighting spirit on this one good night. And that's what Joseph Parker would need to do if he is going to beat Deontay Wilder, in my opinion. I don't think, from what we've seen in the past, that would be enough. I mean, you look at Joseph Parker when he fought Dylan White. He was really better than Dylan White in so many areas. But the one area which made the difference between winning and losing was that will. Dylan White has always been tremendously strong-willed. Joseph Parker, not so much. Similar situation against Joe Joyce. I know there's a physical component to it, obviously. But Joseph Parker didn't impose his will on Joe Joyce. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to be going forward chucking bombs. But you know, when you see a fighter really grit their teeth and lay into the opponent any chance they get, even if they're fighting on the back foot, you didn't see that with Parker against Joe. Yeah, he landed shots, but there wasn't the kind of conviction there that I'd want to see. And Joseph Parker's a brave guy. You know, he'll hang in there and survive. He won't quit. We've never seen him quit. But there's a difference between having a will to survive and having a will to win. Joseph Parker may have enough will to survive. Does he have enough will to win at the higher levels in boxing against people like Deontay Wilder, who has a tremendously strong will? That's one of the reasons that Deontay Wilder has been as successful as he has, because he's got such a strong spirit about him. So if Joseph Parker could, for one night, borrow the spirit that Tyson Fury has, I'd give him a good shot against Wilder. I really would. And of course, we know that being in the Tyson Fury camp, Joseph Parker's going to be getting the complete lowdown on Deontay Wilder. There's nobody that knows Deontay Wilder better than Team Fury. And I'm saying they know Wilder better than Wilder knows himself. They know him inside and out, stylistically and even psychologically. And they're going to be trying to impart all their knowledge about Deontay Wilder into Joseph Parker if that fight goes ahead. Will it be enough though? You can give a guy all the knowledge in the world, but if he doesn't have the spirit, if he doesn't have the conviction to carry it through, then it's all for nothing. But it's a fight I like. Deontay Wilder's been out the ring for a long time. What is it, over a year now? Coming back against Joseph Parker. It helps prepare him for Anthony Joshua better than Joshua fighting Otto Wallin, I'll say that. If AJ and Deontay Wilder are actually going to fight each other, that is. There's a lot of what ifs in this video. You know, what if Parker this, what if Parker that? I can't really base a prediction on what ifs too much. A little bit maybe, but I can't be overly reliant on the what ifs. I have to go with what we have seen from both fighters over the past few fights. I know there's some question marks over Deontay Wilder with regards to his inactivity, his age. We haven't seen him get hit really since those stoppage defeats to Tyson Fury. What happens when he does get hit? I don't know, but for now, based on their most recent performances and based on the entirety of their careers, the way they've performed since their pro debuts, I have to go with Deontay Wilder against Joseph Parker. I'm not saying it will necessarily be easy for Wilder, because Parker, if he comes in light and starts moving around, he can be a tricky character. Deontay Wilder doesn't have the best coordination in the world. You know, Parker, at his best, in his prime, he had much quicker feet than Luis Ortiz. Ortiz is a bit of a plodder at times, whereas Parker could really zip around the ring at a good clip. So I wouldn't count Parker out completely, but I would have to edge towards Wilder. Let's say 60-40 in Wilder's favor, in my mind. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.